Hey, kia ora, good and welcome along to a little run through the wood we're going to do. I want to just have a quick run around tonight and look at the starting locations. So we're just going to take a new game here. Start locations. Okay, that's how you spell it. Patience. Skip the intro. Yep, don't want to do that. And take the grassy plains. And let's go. The only thing I really want to do is double check a few things. I know there's going to be a whole bunch of node changes, and I've got Snoot's video from a couple of weeks ago up. Well, it's probably a month ago, 2 months ago now, Jesus. And what I want to do is look for a good place for coal. I know we're going to have to worry about iron and copper and everything else as well. But down here, coal, we have, this is with the comparison point, right? Because this is, it's definitely a good place to start, I think, down here in the grassy plain. So we've got the pure coal over there, pure coal over, well, it's actually up on the hill over there. And then at the back here, we have the four, I think they're normal ones, right? Does it look like over there? Yeah, it definitely looks normal. So equivalent of 4 pure nodes. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, which is quite good. We have plenty of iron. We have plenty of copper because there's so there's these 3 normal iron nodes here. I'm not sure if they're changing their purity, these 3, but even if they don't, even if they all went down to impure, you've got these 3. Here's another 3 over here. There's 2 over there. There's another 4 over there, and then you've got the 2 impure coppers here. A normal copper there, a normal copper just over the back, and another copper over there. So what this area is missing at the moment is sulfur, right? Doesn't have any sulfur. Oh, no, sorry. There's a little bit of sulfur somewhere nearby, but there's no quartz, I think. I think the quartz is coming down here. There is a sulfur, sorry, node. There's a sulfur node over by the by the coal node over there. I think it's just a normal one. It's enough for the early game, so I don't need to stress about that. I'm going to give myself just the blade runners for a second so we can get around a bit easier. Those. No, let's put those on. And we'll have the Xeno Basher as well now. I think that's 1 word. No, well, 2 words, sorry, Basher. Xeno Basher. No, 1 word. Xeno. Yeah. No, shit, what's it called? What's this thing? This is the Xeno's ads. Okay, I know what it's in. You Xeno Venus Basher. There we go. Okay. So we've got a good stick we can whack people with, and we can run reasonably fast without having to worry about jetpacks or whatever. So yeah, so this area clearly has an abundance of iron and has enough copper. You can collect from everywhere. You'll be able to build a fairly decent sized starter factory down here, or as we watched the playthrough I did recently, just even here in this sort of area here, plenty of room. Yeah, so that's the advantage of being down here. The coal, so we're going to use decent amounts of coal because you need a lot of coal to make space elevator parts, right? So, but you also want to power your factory for a while because we've got to get it all sorted out on oil. And I know as well, last time here, the playthrough I did, I was running this pure node here on Mark II miner. Fully overclocked was running at 480, I think. I'm trying to think now. Or was it running at 270? I'm not sure anymore. But anyway, we're completely utilizing this node to do that, and in this node over here we were utilizing to do the steel. What I would like to look at is roughly, and when we go up north and see where Carterium and thing is, because I'm thinking, I don't have the map unlocked. oil. So second step for oil is from here, not too bad, because you would just go, you normally wouldn't go that way, you'd go up the Gold Coast. This is where we're going to wander around to now. Here we have actually 2 Caterium nodes as well, one over there, one over there. I believe that one is blocked by a boulder, so it's more or less inaccessible. Early game, this one over here, I think is, I guess, I think it's a normal one at the moment. Anyway, we can go through this gap actually. It's just a normal one, so yeah, you would be still going to grab that. So Caterium is available, sulfur is available, coal is available if you're happy to go over to the back here, which I guess you should be. But not really a big deal. It's not too far away to get to it. But I've not built up in the northern forest not the northern forest, sorry, the forest on the northwest coast, whatever that's called. I forget now. I've not built up there for a very long time, so that's why I want to go and have a quick look. See if there's anything interesting up there. So we're just going to run past everybody because I don't really care. There is a copper node there. I always forget about that one. Never got around to tapping that one. So the good thing about starting up in the north there is we're going to have a little bit extra coal. According to Snoot's video a little while ago, it's going to be, I'm looking it up here, so I know some purities are changing. Jesus Christ, it's a big fucking spider. Excuse my language. Stay the hell away from that. That was massive. And quite unexpected. Clearly. That's not following me, I don't think. Whew, lucky. So we've got on the side here, of course. We'll stick away from these. I don't really want those to zap me quite yet. Grab some of that. Thank you. Oh, there's another set there. Let's grab that. Oh. So clearly over here, we have the oil on the coast, and it's all surrounded by spitty boys and whatnot. But it is, if I remember correctly, 3, was it 2 normal, 2 pure? Not sure exactly. Might be 2 normal, 2 impure. Doesn't matter. It's enough to get the oil line started. So what I want to do is have a quick look around here and check how it's off for iron and stuff like that, because I really don't remember. No, there are. Or do I know? No, I don't know. Actually, take that back. I know that there is a quick wire node here in the middle of this area. Sulfur is a little bit off to the east, but I don't think it's too bad. I also can't scan for everything. So we're going to have to run around and check where everything is. I know one of those sulfur nodes is changing. Oh, we'll get there in a second. So what can I search for? I can search for iron, okay. We have a lot of foliage up here, which is quite nice. Okay, there's a bunch there. That looks a bit weird. Okay. There's also a hard drive in the middle here somewhere as well. It's gonna be, where is it? No, there it is. Over there. So that's quite an easy one. I think that's doesn't require much to unlock either. Where are we going? This way? Oh, okay, look, there's a whole bunch here. Oh, that's a lot more than I remember. Okay. Well, clearly been a while since I was up here. What have we got? The normal one? Where's the next one? E? Well, clearly not. Okay, normal one. There's one here as well. Normal, 2 normals. Oh, please. Okay. 2. Anything else? Let's have a look. Maybe we can get a bit of view from up here. Okay, there's a copper. Oh, damn it. Okay, so let's check that again. Just 2 here, right? Those 2. There's a lot over there as well. Okay. Green Hills is the best, you reckon? The grassy plains? Yeah, I would kind of agree, generally. Yeah, especially as it's getting a bit of quartz nearby, which is quite useful. I suspect it will be the new main starting place. But I just want to check up what's going around here, because I know there is a bit of iron, a bit of copper, 4 sulfur and 3 quartz now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I know there's going to be a little bit less quartz and stuff over here, but I just wanted to try, have a quick look around and see if there's anything, some mitigating circumstances that would help you to decide to come up here. 13 coal? Well, yeah, it depends on how far you're prepared to travel, isn't it? If you go to the Crater Lake, then yep. But if you don't want to go that far, most people don't, early game, then this is also not a bad spot up here, because there'll be, we'll go back and look. There's going to be, exactly, the Gold Coast, very good for oil. And there's a bit of copper and stuff down there as well. But, so we've got 2 coppers normals, 2 iron normals there. There's another copper here. Exactly, and I think there's another iron and copper normal one. Yep. We head over this way. I did actually start a base up here once upon a time, I think. Whoa, update 3 or 4 or something, I don't know, ages ago. And we didn't have zooping at the time. And I just got so annoyed with putting all the foundations down that I just ended up abandoning it. So we've gone a little bit to the side here. To the side. Indeed. Yeah. I have a save here which was started in update 2. Or even done. Even update 2, update 1, I'm not sure exactly anymore. It was a very long time ago. I tell you, the save that I did have, that I started here, had fuel generators in it, and it's but it had fuel generators that took packaged fuel before we had pipes. There's a bunch of them over there. I have to go and save that at some point. Okay, so here's a limestone here, right? I think there's a couple of these around. This one. Now, any more down here? Okay, one over there. It's not a lot of limestone, is it? Grassy Plains has got better limestone than that. One update from 2019. Yeah, it was a long time ago. So what we know is, according to Mr. Snoot, there's going to be an extra 4 coal nodes here somewhere. 2 of them are going to be normal, and 2 of them are going to be impure. So it's equivalent of 3 normal nodes. That's another copper here. Oh, that's an impure one. Okay. There's also something over the back here, I think. Yeah, exactly. Coal gens didn't need water, and we didn't have lifts and so on. Need roaches. Okay, roaches are easy enough. That's a easy enough early game part. What else have we got going on here? Oh, that looks like a... Not sure there's that many nodes back here, is there? I think there's any iron nodes back here. We're quite good access to the Post over there, and the uranium is up there as well. But where the hell's the uranium? So a bit further down, isn't it? That one. Ah, that rock there. That rock there. That's where the uranium is. Purity here is average higher per node. In this area, you've got all more oil just around here. Sorry, I don't have the map on. I just fired up a new game, new save just to run around and have a look. Because I got over there. Okay, let's go. That's way. This one, this area. Yep. Yeah, I think this is going to be. The Northern Forest was a good area too, but that's quite been quite nerfed by the sound of it. So they can worry about that. I think for me, it's either tossing up between here and or the northern. Let's say the Northern Desert. Because there's a lot of coal around there too. It's quite good. I'm looking basically for a spot where I don't have to travel too far to get a bunch of coal. To get the steel stuff up and running quite easily start off, because I want to have a good railway network set up relatively early, and for that you need a lot of steel running, so that's basically the idea. So we've got another copper there, normal, and this is a normal limestone, I think. Oh, it's a pure limestone. Nice. Okay. So bearing in mind there's also, if I can find it, the Caterium node here somewhere. I think it's on one of the little hills. Don't remember exactly. I had to build a bridge up to it last time. And the blue crater. Yeah. I mean, if you're starting in the grass plains, it's the ideal place to do it, isn't it? Where the hell is it? Is it up there? No, it's not that way. I know, there's definitely a Caterium node here somewhere. Might even be up there. Let's go have a quick look. If I can get up here without all my stuff. Can I get up? Okay, I don't think I can climb up there. And since I don't have any materials to... Oh, no. No, I can't. No. Oh, Jesus, you're spawning from nowhere, buddy. That's annoying. Okay, so then we've also got, not too far away, close enough, is these other 4 coal nodes as well. Now I know these are changing. Where are they? Yeah, down here, yeah. Down here, so we've got these 2. Yeah, these are, I think, normal now, yeah. Normal, but they're about to be made impure. And same with the 2 over here. This one is normal, yep. And this one is normal as well, but they're all going to be impure. So if you combine those 4... So wait, nothing's going to bite me here? No. So these 4 the equivalent of 2 normals. Right on the far coast we have another 2 normals and 2 impures. So it's equivalent of 4 normal nodes. What we do have just over here, we'll go and check that. Looks like 3 pure nodes. And if that's the case, then this is probably a good place to start. So looking at the desert, what's the desert got? The desert has got 1, 2, 3 normal, 3 pure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 normal, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 impures. So let's talk in terms of another 4 normals. That's a lot, isn't it? It is a lot. So we're going to nip over to the other side of the lake here. Oh, are we? Yeah, I think we are. And... oh, jeez, alright. Don't worry about him. Let's just disappear. It's quite an open area, and there's reasonable access to the Northern Forest, so that's quite good. Oh Jesus, do you see that? I saw that. Oh man, bugger off. No, go away, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Still chasing me. Out of here. Oh, bugger off, bugger off, bugger off. I can still hear it. Little shit. Alright, I think it's gone. I think it's gone. Oh shit, no it isn't. God damn. Sneaky bastard. Oh, they're fighting each other. Excellent. So it's time to run away. And look for the coal nodes, which are over here apparently. So one of them is definitely going. This one, I think, is going, yeah. That one is history. Oh, actually in the wrong spot. We want to go over here. So I know there's a bunch of stuff that's here. It's going to change here. So I know that we know that coal one is going. I think this quartz is disappearing or being downgraded. I'm not sure exactly. I think one of them, so I could watch the video again. One of the things is happening, but that's close enough to the area over there to get to. Now you don't have to go up any massive cliffs or anything to get here, so that's, oh shit, that's fine. And then of course we have just up, where is it actually? Up here, I think. Up here we have the a few coppers and whatnot. We'll go and check that out. See if that spider is dead. or at least despawned or something.
Oh shit! I was just about to pop my cookies.
Indeed. So this won't be too bad once you clear everything out. Let's see if we can get our way up to the top there. Yeah, we just get up here, I think. Hard to recognize this place without all the industry I had in here once before. I know, further up, I think. Doodle-doo. Ah, through here we go. So this is why everybody loves to start up here. These spots here we've got. These are all pure, I think, aren't they? Yeah, iron, pure, pure. Pretty sure that's all changing. And this is a pure copper. Or is this an iron? That's an iron one as well. Must be a copper one around the corner. There it is. G'day, horsey. How you doing, buddy? Okay, so copper. So we are quite a way though from the starting location. If the starting location is going to be in the northern, I don't know, what do you ever call that? The Rocky Desert? Is it the Rocky Desert? I think that's what it's called. So let's go over it again. So I've actually gone quite a bit out of the way here. I've gone the wrong way for the other coal nodes. So why don't we go and see if we can find that? The place I started is getting a coal node. Where you going to start, man? You're going to start Grassy Plains? Ah, good. There's another one here. What does it need? Oh, damn it, wrong button. It doesn't matter what it needs. Yeah, I'm just busy debating where to start. I just want to do a sort of a tiki tour now. Just run around and have a look. The thing I don't like about the Rocky Desert is it's not the nicest area, you know? Not the most pretty. Yeah, exactly. And this area here is a bit too much, yeah, I know, yeah, it's just hard to get around. It has a lot of good nodes, but it's being nerfed quite a bit. Jesus. Is there more spiders? Better bloody not be. Oh, okay, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Do. I do have quite a long save that was started in here as well. I remember that start. It must have been an update 3 start. I think I did in here in the Northern Desert, Northern Forest, because that one was oh, I remember all getting all excited when we got trains and nuclear. To build a nuclear power plant up there. And then they changed all the recipes and it broke. Anywho. So we're definitely not going to start here. I did one here already, so this is a kind of a reason why I don't want to start here. Did it already. And it was a good starting spot. I built lots of spaghetti here. And there's iron, caterium close by, and a new coal node in one window. So is it Grassy Plains, mate, or where is it? I don't remember exactly where you are at the moment. Are you? No, you're in the you're in the Rocky Desert, aren't you? Be wrong. Oh, dude, Ed's coming up. Sorry. They will kick off shortly. If you get some ads, I will just be walking my way over to the desert area. So I will, the ads start, I will stop talking and you can all come and catch me afterwards. What's the easiest way down here? Try to remember. I think, can we fall down here? Well, I guess we're going to try it. What the hell? Oh, it got dark all of a sudden. That was real dark. This is a bad spot. On the coast. Okay. Yep, also a good spot. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Please don't die. Please don't die. I have no respawn location. And so I haven't put down the hub, so I don't want to die. Back on again. All right. Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. It's I will honestly probably go for the Northern Desert. Rocky Desert, sorry, Rocky Desert. I think that's the best. I think that's the best one. Because it's something new for me as well, so a bit of an extra challenge. I've done so many starts. Have you been watching my streams, you know? So many starts in the Grassy Plains recently. Oh, ads. Right. Talk to you all shortly. No, I didn't quite get past him. All right. Yeah, exactly, man. The coal node's right at the top. We're just discussing that. Oh, sorry. I don't know if you're still in ads or not. I'll wait for you to get back. Oh, the desert. Need to stay clear. For now. This desert here. Yeah, I think this is a good location for some sort of yeah, Red Frost. Yeah, this is a good location to you know, sort of do your first sort of real expansion when you want to pull down lots of stuff. Oh, geez, they're all following me. But the thing yeah. Okay, wait, everybody's back. Hopefully ads are done. And you're all back. But first creature I've killed all day. Hello, Donald. You like starting in dunes? Ooh, grab that while we're here. Don't need it. Oh. So the thing about the dunes, you get a little bit of foliage, which is generally enough to get started. You can easily get to coal because there's a bunch of coal nodes over here. It's quite spread out, the coal. We're looking at it from the sort of point of view of how to do the steel production, to get a decent amount of steel production underway in coal power production without having to stress too early on. So I did a playthrough a little while ago of just replaying my starter base. What's this? Is a normal? That sounds about right. This is a normal as well, and those are both staying like that. And then just over here, there's a couple of... Are they actually pure? Oh, okay. They're pure nodes. Sorry, I went the wrong way, I think. It's this way a little bit. So I did a start in here. I've done lots of starts in the grassy plains. I've done a start in the northern forest. But the only start I did in the rocky desert was... I was just telling the guys before, I think update 2 or something. Long time ago. And I think it's a kind of a bit of a challenge to do that again. Make it a bit more interesting. But this place is great because there's loads of everything. There's another copper node here. Yeah, they have this stuff all around the crater over there, which is also quite handy. There's the 2 quartz around the corner here. Very, very handy. And I know they're being downgraded in purity, but still manages to get you on the tree pretty quick. There should be 2 coal nodes. Oh, here they are. Here, let's straight past them. Now these ones should be pure, right? Yeah, okay. Pure node here. Pure node there. I think what might be worthwhile considering is turning this whole area into a massive steel factory. Just from the coal and the iron. How much steel do you need? Do you need a lot of steel? I mean, by the time you get through and get a few recipes unlocked, you can get away with that. Yes, they are, but I've got Snoop's screenshot up here next to me of what the layout is for 1.0. So it keeps the... Where the hell are we? Oh, Speedy boy. Oh good lord, where are we? It keeps the 2 normal ones that we just went across and the 2 pure ones that we just ran across. There's 2 in the back, sort of on the way towards the Spire Coast. They've been downgraded, I think, from normal to impure. And then just going to squiz around here. There are some right on the edge of the map here somewhere. This is the crater, right? So we've got to go around this. What is this? I don't know. Remember this one. This is a copper. So an iron, a normal iron. What have we got over there? Oops, that was a good jump. What have you got? You're a normal iron. Cool. This one over here. Oh, is that it? Just the 2? This one as well. An impure copper. Okay, so that's not too much to write home about. Looking. It's here somewhere. Right on the edge. Ah, there it is, I think. I think. Oh, here's one. A normal. Should be 2 normals and an impure. Yeah, here we go. This one. Normal, and this is an impure. Exactly. Okay, so they're staying the same. And then if we head down this way, there's a whole bunch. I was about like 6 or something. It is, yeah, you're right. Yep. Just water, not very accessible here, is it? You've got to go down there, which is something good for the rocky desert at least. You know, lots of water quite easily accessible there, just off the coast. So, and like I said, I think the reason I'm going to start there anyway, I'm just, you know, trying to convince myself one way or the other, is because I haven't built it for a long time. And it's very accessible to a lot of good things. Don't need to worry too much about the Crater Lake, which is I always find just it's not much fun to explore. There's gonna be spiders in here, isn't there? Let's get the hell out. Well, they spawn in and try to kill me. Oh, this is going to be the quickest autosave of all time. Since I haven't put anything down. I've hardly killed anything. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. But, you know, just because everybody else does it doesn't mean you have to do it as well. And I've done, like I said, man, I've done so many starts down there. Yeah, no, this is... Where the hell am I now? I'm at a normal coal. So around here somewhere, there is this one. There's a... Must be a pure one somewhere, just next to it somewhere. This is the normal. I've gone too far. There must be a pure one here. Ah, there it is. Yeah. That normal? What? Oh, is it normal? Oh, this one. There's lots here, isn't it? Normal. I'm not where I think I am. Might not be. Oh, Chicos. Okay. Point is, loads of coal. Loads of coal. And it's all staying. So, yeah, I think, Donald, you're right there, mate. It's it is a good place to do a lot of secondary level steel, I would think. Now, I can't bring the map up because I haven't unlocked it. But I would tend to think that you could, because there's a whole bunch of iron here, and if you're doing the iron coal recipe for steel, you could just turn this into a massive steel factory. Suck everything in for that. I kind of like that idea. So then, since we've basically made the decision already, we'll probably head back over and get some ideas of how to lay things out. Bearing in mind that a few nodes will change, but it won't be too bad, I think. So let's go. I'm sorry, you're going to be bored because I'm going to have to walk all the way back again. We can maybe take a different route. Anyway, I do think there is a spider in the in that little lake over there. Pretty sure. I'm going to get in my right direction. Which way am I heading? I think I'm heading the wrong direction, aren't I? Yep, I was. Want to go this way. I want to go. Well, no, I'm going completely the wrong way. This way. Yeah, so I think that is my decision. Well, I've been streaming for probably not very long. 44 minutes. Wow. That is not long at all. What I do like is there is a bunch of there's quite a good bit of foliage over there, so you can get the whole biofuel up and running pretty easy. Should be enough. All right, we'll go back and check the location of the iron nodes and whatnot. Figure out where the best place to start is, because for sure the grassy plains does have a complete overabundance of iron, even if they are all normal and or impures. there's still plenty of nodes to tap into. So for the early game, that's clearly really good. I think in my playthrough, I had there, how many did I have running in the end? I think I had, trying to think about the number of iron nodes that were running. It was 3 at the 3 normal ones, sort of at the place where you normally always spawn. We tapped the, is it 6 over the back, the 6 impure ones. So we're going to need something like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Equivalent of 6 normal nodes at least to kick us off at the start. I will take the route through the canyon this time instead of going up and down. There's a bit of oil here, which is kind of handy. Now we'll take the oil in the grassy and the on the Gold Coast first. Definitely the best way to do it. And once you've done that, I guess you just spread. Oh, the Spire Coast is quite close as well, so it does have a lot of advantages. The northern area, it's just not the most picturesque to start in, you know. Well, neither is the desert. Neither is the desert, but yeah. Okay, let's go back and check it out anyway. I say, also, I haven't been able to catch up with your streams, mate. Like lately, I do apologise. It's been a long time since I caught up in your stream. I unfortunately was knocked out with COVID a couple of weeks ago. It took me out for a couple of days. And yeah, and then last weekend I was quite busy, so I never got a chance to even look at anybody. Hopefully, if you're on this weekend, I might be able to pop in. We'll see. We'll see. I'll do my best, mate. I'll do my best. I'd love to catch up and see how your world is going. And hear about your plans for 1.0 as well. Doo-doo. And maybe what we can do as well is jump back into we'll do a little explore here. We'll jump back into the other save and we'll drive up in the train, and that will then allow us to do a little search for Caterium and sulfur and all those sort of things, and we'll be able to see how far away everything actually is. I think I can get through here. Yeah, probably can. Easy peasy. Boom, boom, boom. It's a long walk. Bring on the hypertubes now. All right, so now we're coming back into the area where the coal nodes are. So we'll just, oh, there's another hard drive up there. Okay, so there's a few hard drives around here, which are not too bad to get to. So we'll jump in here, swim across. Or we'll jump this way. No, we'll try to jump this way. No, Jesus, really? Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh, I'm out here. No, that didn't. There's another one there as well. Okay. Go this way and hope they don't catch up with us. Ba-dum-ba-dum-boom. A very slow way to travel. Almost there. And we're out. Yeah, where are we? By those coal nodes. Excellent. So let's rip over back here again. Because I know the pure node over there is definitely going. But if it stays with these 4 impures, we've got the equivalent of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The equivalent of 5 pure, impure, sorry, normal nodes. 5 normal nodes of coal here. In this sort of immediate area. And then 3 pures as well. So that gets a 2 for power. Which should be 16 power generators. We'll do for kickoff. Then at some point you'd have to take, we could take those 3 pure nodes. We'll grab the train in a second and come back and see what that's all like. You know what I mean? It's not really picturesque here. Honestly, I don't know what you'd expect. So I can show you where the last time I started here, where I did the build, or I started building. To remember it too. Putting all the concrete down 1 block by 1 block. So annoying. So that's even here. I think the little ramp going up's not far away. I don't think I can even fire it up actually.
Shit! I was just about to pop my cookies.
Which one is it? I think it's called Harder. I'll have a look and see. Oh yeah, okay, this is where I built it basically. I had this little starter factory up here, which was tapping this copper node, that limestone, and is there an iron here as well, or am I just imagining things? There is, okay. What we got, buddy? Oh, pure, even. And pure, okay. Well, I mean, we can't assume that they're going to stay like that, but if they do, there's 2 pure nodes right there. This is a normal copper, if I remember correctly. Oh shit, where's the copper gone? This is a impure limestone? That's a pure limestone, okay. Oh jeez, if they stay like that. Where's the damn copper? There's the copper as well somewhere. It's a bit further back. Ah, it is okay. Ah, that's right, it's up that hill. Yeah, now I remember. So 2 pure iron, 1 pure limestone, and impure coal. Okay. But there must be another coal somewhere. Copper, sorry, copper. Boom. No, we don't take that one, we take something else. It's quite a way with. That's true. It's down the bottom there, isn't it? Okay, so copper's not so good. Can I get down here? I think I can. Oh, geez, straight into another one. Yeah, okay, copper's not so good. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll build the hub. Just because we can. That's a wrong menu. Build the hub. There you go. So now we're safe. Nothing can hurt us anymore. At least nothing much. And if we die, we die. Okay. So job done. Let's get out of here for a second. Oh, I didn't just save that. Whatever. Just done. No, that'll do. Save that. Sure, and then we'll load up. I think it's this one. Have a look. Oh, it's taking a long time to load. Oh, so. Could not read save mod metadata. Mod capability check was skipped. Okay. Oh, that's an old save then, isn't it? Hopefully it still loads. Where are we? We are in the northern desert. What have I got? Have I got anything useful? My legs. Well, I've got a bunch of stuff actually. Rebar gun. Whole bunch of portable miners for some reason. I've got the coffee cup. Alright, let's see what the hell's going on here. So, yeah, right. I can scan for stuff, right? So can I scan for Caterium, which I think is at the end of this bridge. And over there, yep. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so there's the Caterium. There's a Caterium there. And it doesn't matter. I think it's a normal node. It's clearly a bit worse than we get for everything else. Is there some way to get up here? No, let's see what we can find. Oh, look, there's a ramp and everything. Man, this was so... No. I can tell you what this was. This was built before we had double ramps. You know, everybody has now these double ramp foundations, right? Actually, I did these things, right? That was right there. It's all right. These things. Well, this save was done before those were available. You can see it there. Oh, jeez, really? No. Bugger off. Leave me alone. Fine. Both dead? Got you. Excellent. Go up here. You can see it in this little bit here. You know, it's all built with the single slope and a standard foundation underneath. It's the only way to build things back in those days. And it was tedious. Oh my god, it was so annoying. So I wanted to check this. What sort of Caterium node do we have here? Oh, I know. What? Time to die! Actually, it's time for me to die probably then, isn't it? Jesus. Whew, that was lucky. Ah, let's get some things in this. Ah, you got me. Got me again. That's a pure one. Okay. Well, if it stays pure, that's all good. What the hell? Is it underneath somewhere? Is this underneath? Okay, well, let's forget about that. No, actually, I want to go through there. Because I want to go out the other side. So we've got a whole bunch of quick wire going on here, which is excellent. So it's a pure Caterium node. Excellent. So if we go over here... Ah, look at that. That lines up nicely, doesn't it? I have a funny feeling that this is almost why I gave up on it in the end. Because I was pulling something from here. What is going on here? Oh! Oh, look at this. Oh, this takes me back. Do I have a jetpack? I do not have a jetpack. Oh, that's a shame. This is the way we used to travel. Can't even line it up anymore. Ah! Let's try again. Ah. When you used to do that and then go shh, shh, shh. Oh, I have got a jetpack. What the hell am I talking about? I've got it on. You know, this is pre Hypertube days. Whoop. This was the way to travel. Build yourself the fastest belt you could. Jump on it and zoop yourself away. What's going on there? This looks like... Yeah, look at that. Okay. I even know where we are. Wow. I mean, so this was also back in the day when people used to build all sorts of... where's the entrance here? Sky bases, you know? Oh, look. There's a guy down there as well. Boom, 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 boom. So the quartz node's being tapped here. I think the coal... That's the coal being tapped over there. Wow, okay. There you go. I mean, the quartz, sure. There's even sort of a recipe, is it? What was that? Oh, these boys. No, that's fine. Oh, more ads coming, guys. Sorry. Okay. Well, I mean, it still works, doesn't it? So, that's surprising. Although it's all stopped, so it's not going to be running for very long. Okay, so if the Caterium node states it is a pure Caterium, that's not really terribly different to what's going on. What's this? Sulfur. A bunch of sulfur. That's true, that's not far away, is it? And I think that's being nerfed. If I remember correctly. Everything? That is two, yeah, okay. And there's one up there. There's no sulfur around here. So copper. That's good. We can check this out here. We've got these iron nodes. Iron. A normal copper, which is a bit of a slog away. An impure copper there. And these are iron. Yeah, so the only copper is down here, isn't it? There's three of them, right? Normal. It's a bit. A bunch of crates there. That's probably not good. So it's like there's. It's good for iron here. Limestone is a pure limestone, which is quite handy. There's a pure one over there, and the coal is coming here somewhere. Yeah. The water's quite close by, although you can't use all of it. It's a bit of a. This is a bit cheaty-weety. It looks like you can come all the way out here, but actually you can't. Oh, geez, well, I was just talking like 3 minutes. Oh no, ads are in now. Boom. Okay, I've shut up. So I think, I don't know, I was kind of quite convinced there for a while. And now, you stop. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you are still running.
Oh, shit. I was just about to pop my cookies.
I wouldn't build another one of these again. I don't think. I'd build it much closer to the ground. What's going on here? This is coal, eh? This is making steel, I guess. Oh, I do have a radar tower. Oh, okay. Okay, what's going on down here? That's my single coal making, sulfur making thing. Wow, one. Okay. I think it's quite clear when I stop this. What's this? Ah, versatile framework. Nice. Okay, that's good. And then a small factory doing... Oh, jump pads! Oh my god, come on. Use jump pads for ages. What on earth? is this? Oh, reinforced stone plates. Okay. Modular frames. Going somewhere. Oh, I remember. Jesus, yeah. I just ripped all this out. Database was here. I'm making a bunch of concrete. No, it was my good 7-way setup. I remember this. Completely balanced, yeah. That is quite cool. Quite cool remembering this. And everything. I remember I had all sorts of stuff over here, and then I was moving it to a central storage area. So there was all these belts running down. No, not that running that way, sorry, running this way. To bring everything down and stick in the bins down the bottom. And these bins down here. And what on earth is going on here? What was this supposed to be doing? Ah, okay. Copper ingot production was it supposed to be? Okay. And then the water was coming in. No, I guess actually not too bad, to be honest. Not too bad. Something actually working. Oh, nice. It's not straight. Nice. Where did you get this guy from? Ah, yeah. I've done this as well. I actually quite like this idea, I think. Let's go check it out. There was a bunch of copper set up down here. Oh, I see you've got, look, they put beams on it and everything. Wow. Not shabby. Not too shabby. There's a bunch of wire production. It's actually not that bad, you know. Clearly, I came down here to set up the wire and cable production, and it's not that far from where you spawn up there with the iron, so I guess it's doable. I did it here, I could do it again. And look, I built with manifolds. What an idiot. Not a massive number of manifolds though. Let's see if we can get back up here again. Oh, this is quite cool. I remember doing this. This was... Actually, what the hell was this? This was... I don't remember. I don't know why these are here. I had a good reason for it. I don't remember anymore. This actually doesn't look too bad. There's a belt pipe missing. Oh, look at this. No, honestly, that's not crap at all. A lot better than I remember it being. Oh, look at this pipe layout. Fantastic. Fantastic. Almost carry on with this save. Okay, let's go over to the next bit then. Where the fuel generators were, whatever. That part is still working. So that was iron, sorry, cable and wire. And that was over here. I did a stream like ages ago, a couple of years back, called Rescuing an update 2 save. I think it's actually still on the YouTube channel if I remember correctly. And this was accepting. Oh, it was accepting oil in containers. So the oil extractors, they used to export the oil in containers, and then you would just put it straight into here, and it would turn it into fuel, and the fuel would come straight in canisters and go into here. This is clearly still working. Nice. Nice. Now what the hell? Oh, there's a hypertube. There's a hypertube. Let's take the hypertube. Because clearly that was put on a bit later on in the piece. I think this was originally going to be a mega factory. Hence the massive floor area. Clearly didn't get finished. Would have been good though, I think. Who knows? You can even see the belts are still there. They used to run over. Oh, I set up another fuel plant here, did I? Oh, clearly I did. Looking at that. Oh, wow. I got lots of stuff going on here that I don't remember anymore. What's this? Bunch of fuel. Do I have a electric back? I don't think I do. These things don't exist in this game. Well, they didn't. So, oh, Jesus Christ. I hate these little flying bastards. Oh, now they're just going to annoy the hell out of me, are they? Yeah, back off. Grab this bad boy here. Okay, so clearly some stuff going on. Heavy oil residue to fuel directly. Okay. As it doesn't really matter. I think why do I have so little power? I had not a lot of power. And why you read you're not running on turbo fuel? 1650? 1650? I suppose that's alright. That's quite a few. Anyway, okay. Clearly it works. It's a lot better. Honestly, this save is a lot better nick than I thought it was going to be. But it was a lot worse than this. What's the time? 12:30. Yeah, so there you go. That's the only save that I have in this area of the world. That I started, at least in this area of the world. The question is, could you do anything better, or would it be better or worse to do the same sort of start here next week? 1.0 kicks off. And really there's not... Okay, Trying to think about this. Yeah, because, you know, wire and cable are quite important earlier on. So it's not incredibly difficult to get this lot set up here, and there's a good area for it, and there are two nodes right next to each other, right? Oh, geez, really? Okay, and they're both normal, I think. Yeah, both normal. There is another one. These guys, really? Really? There's another one over here somewhere, right? Copper. Oh, there it is, right. Is that it? No, that's an iron one. Eek. Let me just back off a bit. Where is it? Really? Cute. So we've got these two here. So it's further away. So it's a normal, normal, normal. So from 3 normal copper nodes, you can make plenty of stuff. Normal, normal, normal iron. Maybe it's even better to come down here. That's normal. That's normal as well. Might be better off, you know, starting down actually in this spot rather than up here. The problem being up here is just a impure copper, so you can't make bugger all copper. But the 2 pure nodes for iron will help. 4 pure iron nodes. I need to watch the video again and see if they're changing that. But this is no different than starting in that normal area of the grassy plains, yeah? Where everybody starts with the 3 normal nodes, and there's a normal copper quite close by, and then a little bit behind there's a second copper, and then there's a third copper, which if you go in the other direction. But if there's 6 normal iron nodes and they're staying here, 1 normal. Why are there so many crates over there? Oh, that's where the water pumps is. Water pumps are crates there too as well. I think there's only a 1 normal limestone there. Okay, wait. So let's check it out. Where is it? Find its location, because it's not too far away. 2. There's 2 there. If there's 2 there, then that's kind of good. Ah, they're a little bit far away from it. Okay, so there's a normal one here. Ah, okay, and there's a normal one here. Is that normal as well? Okay, well, I'll tell you what, if they're staying like that, then that's going to be just fine. We'll do that. We'll start off down here. I'm going to find a place to have a look around. No, probably not. I want to tell you, I've got a jetpack. I can fly wherever I want. Right, so 1, 2, 3. The third copper's over there. 3 normal coppers, right? 1, 2. What do we say? There's 3, 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal nodes, and I guess I can't see these because they're outside the scan area of the tower. Yeah, but that is going to be our starting spot next week. We've got those. Caterium is relatively close by. Double check. It's also it's not inside the zone. I can't see it. It's over here somewhere. There's a Caterium over there. Sulfur is clearly quite a slog away. Unless there's one down here. Not really sure about that. There might be. Yeah, and then with the new coal coming here to go along with these 4 nodes here, you know, we'll probably tap them and belt them over, join them up here. Oh, actually, no, I tell a lie. Where's that map? So we've got up in this area, we've got 2 normal and 2 impure coming. That's enough for it's 16, 24. Yeah, 24 power plants. Keep us going for a long time. A bunch of yeah, it's not going to give us a lot of steel though if we do that.
Oh, shit. I was just about
So the
to
4
pop my
things here,
cookies.
which are currently normal, are going to be impure. And there's a bunch of 3 here somewhere, which are going to be pure. I don't know where the hell they are. It's before we knock off, we'll go and find them. See how far away they are. If they're actually just in that corner or they're up the ramp. Because if they're in that corner, which they might be, then there's definitely a chance for a steel factory over here. Steel factory of those ones. 3 pure nodes will give us. See what will it give us? Where's a foundry? Give us a foundry, and you do. Well, it depends which one we do. Solid steel ingot is the one you want to probably aim for. But the other one is 45, 45, right? So either standard one, iron, or 45, 45, 45. So even if you took that, got, and you're not gonna, we're not talking about Mark III stuff. We're just going to plan for Mark II stuff. So it's 600 times 3, yeah. 1800, of course it is. And with that, actually, it's a 1-to-1, so we don't care, right? We need 3 pure iron nodes. Let's find the copper force, the coal first. But I'm even assuming that they're here now, and they're not something he's going to add in later on. There. Okay, there it is. Let's go and grab it. Oh, I think I know what it might be. And if it is the case, then we can turn this area here into, well, that was a great jump, into the steel factory, because we've got some iron here. Pure. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, wrong thing. That's a pure. So that's 2. So that's kind of good. There's a pure copper over here as well if we need it. At least I think it's a pure copper. That's also not a bad place to start then, is it? Yeah, pure copper. Where's the coal gone? Up top, isn't it? Ah, I know where it is. Yeah, okay. It is up the top of the hill. Which is still walkable, I think, from here, isn't it? Or is it not? Where's the ramp? Is it the ramp there? You have to walk up over there. Gone the wrong way. I'll whip around there quickly. Just go up this ramp. I don't think it's too bad. I don't think there's anything too scary up there. Anyway, we just want to bring it down, right? So it's going to be some miners, and it's going to be a bunch of. Was that a ladder? Oh, look at me! I built a ladder a while ago. Clearly. Yeah, we've got to go around this lake. Actually, also a good spot for power, huh? But it's going to be not so accessible early game. But if we get the so let's get the runners and whatnot, and what I want to say, by the time you get around to building the steel plant, you'll be able to come up here without too much difficulties. So where are they? They're on the other side there, right? Over there, I think is where they are. Yeah, maybe we'll walk around the lake then. Because I mean, there's a good point. There's not many things you have to kill here to get everything out of the way. I mean, this is a good spot for coal power then. You get a lot of power out of 3 pure nodes. Pure. That was the second one. Third one. Here somewhere, isn't it? Oh, it's been a while since I had to tap these nodes. 1. Here's 2. 3's over here, I think. Yeah, there it is. Good. Okay. So up by the lake. No, okay, we'll just bugger off. Yeah, but hopefully not falling down there. Let's go, boys. Oh, look at that. I flew right out of it. Excellent. So, let's think for a second here. Nothing hanging around? Nothing hanging around. Oh, are you stuck, buddy? Oh, that's a shame. Can't really see what's going on down there. But you could take these 3. These 3 here, they're over on this side. And just drop them down, yeah? Pop them over the edge and drop them down with lifts. And then pump it around here. So we've got these at least 2 pure nodes here. Yeah, just build the factory here somewhere. There's a geyser. Now build a steel factory down here. And then it's not terribly far away. So you could have 2, yeah? What are we talking about over here? So I'm just going over this again. 2 normal, 2 impure. So you can run plenty of iron ingots and stuff off not 16, but it's 14 generators. If you reserve 2 generators to run your infrastructure for the coal and the water, that's fine. Then your other 14 are enough to power, what do we have? We had we're making basically everything. The only thing we were quite close on was we were only running 3 foundries for the steel. So if you up the foundry count to 6, which you would want to do at least, that was a pure node. A pure node is the equivalent of doing that. Okay. Impure, 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 impure. So if you took all the coal from over here, you have the equivalent of 1 pure node, which is really not a lot. That would probably have to start your steel factory. And then your second version, which is going to be the one that pulls the where are we? I don't know where we are. Oh, we're there. Yeah, yeah. That pulls the coal nodes down from here. I don't know. Does that sound alright? Sounds reasonable, I think. Ah, let's go then. What is this here? Ah, there's Summer Sloop underneath it. Or Mrs. here. I think it's Summer Sloop. The 2 limestone there. Yeah, the copper is... There's a 3rd limestone. Lots of limestone then. Over here. Maybe we would use it or not. Jesus. Okay, and we definitely have these 2 pure iron here. Right, these 2. So it's a matter of grabbing these 2. There's another one over here. This is a pure one as well. Then we're okay and we're sweet. They are pure. Excellent. Okay. Well, that settles that. If it stays like that. If it stays like that. 3 pure coal there. 3 pure iron here. You use the iron to make ingots. And switch it to the second recipe when it comes to that. We have to remember that. We have to keep a section reserved for making iron ingots so we can switch the recipe over at some point. Are we open? Oh, 30 megawatts. Ah, run away, run away. Good. I think, unless anybody has some major objections, this is where we're going to start. But not up there like I did the first time. We'll leave those 2 nodes for something else. I don't know what. Maybe some late model iron production or something. Not sure. We'll decide that when we get to it. So this was even made before there were awesome sinks or anything. Okay. So, planned, sorted, right? We're going to spawn here. We're going to come over here. We're going to build everything down this end. We're going to do something similar to this with the wire and cable. We've got a couple of pure iron nodes there to do the iron plates and rods and so on. We'll do the same basic playthrough that we did in the Grassy Plains. One we just finished it. If you're watching on YouTube, it was almost about to finish. And yeah, then we can branch into Caterium. The only thing that's going to take a little while is sulfur, because it's quite a way away, and quartz. But that's also quite reachable. It's you just go in the battery stick, and at night time, not to run into the bloody spider. Okay. I'm going to save this for whatever reason. Put an update. Big check. Yeah, call it that. Only 114 hours. It's not too bad. We look at one more. One of the real old ones. Here you go. Neki Town. What on earth was this? Started on November 13th, 2019. Sure. Can't be that far. We'll just have a look at this one. Do. I don't remember this one, to be honest. That's all. Yeah. Everything's changed back since then. They used to do things like the farming mod installed at one point. All right, where are we? Oh, I remember this one. This is also one of the original playthroughs. It's my central storage area. Oh, I remember this. Good lord. Oh, Punchbug. This, oh my god, this was made when I think turbo motors were about the best thing you could have. Put those on. There's a turbo motor factory. Yeah, of course it's not. These this wasn't even available when I built this save. Oh, really? The MAM research is complete. Oh, this tells you how broken it is. Look. Refineries with belts. No pipes back in these days. Well, at least when that refinery was built. I guess I jumped back in here at some point because I destroyed all this. The trains used to be... did the trains used to have fluids or not? I don't remember. It's clearly in the middle of something because this is what it used to transport, the train. And then I guess I started to change it around a bit. Cool color scheme.
Oh, shit.
Buddy, what is this? Oh, this is a Caterium or Quick-Wire. You reckon? Prettier than you build. Oh, geez, just in time for ads. I'll wait for you to come back, Punchback, don't worry. Oops, too far there. Good lord. Yeah, I remember the kids helping me to paint this. Yeah, I said low bar, if I don't need the foundations, I'm not building them. So what are walls? Yeah. Wow, God, oh my god. I remember sticking all this together. Well, Crystal's life is matter. I think there is a turbo motor section. Where the hell is that? Is it at the top here? Might be. Or it's in the next building. Let's go up and have a look. I remember that when I built this, they changed the bloody bauxite recipe. Or the aluminium recipe, and then I had to strip it all out and replace it. Is this making heat sinks? Wow. Okay. Oh, what are you missing? Copper sheets. Where's rubber? Okay. Oh, it's also broken. This was making turbo motors, I guess. Or was it just making motors? It must have been able to make something better than motors, surely. Oh, Jesus. Oh, thanks, Punchback. Appreciate the follow, mate. Thank you very much. What was going on here? So, was it down here? I'm sure this is... Oh, what is this? Is this... Status? Was this really only making motors? I find that very hard to believe. Very hard to believe. But, yeah, okay. Let's see what we've got in these containers then, shall we? Because that'll tell us. Okay, bauxite, nuclear aluminum sheets. We just saw this right. Oh, look! I did have the farming mod. Yeah, I was making inhalers. Oh, and protection things for nuclear stuff. Beacons. Oh, what's this? Really? Rifle ammo? Good lord. Never making that. Supercomputers? Okay. Radio control units. Heat sinks. Okay, nothing in any of these. Oh, Christmas. Fixmas stuff. Did I do a Fixmas playthrough here? Completely forgot about that. Okay, so maybe turbo motors weren't... Oh, no, look! Turbo motors. 1200 turbo motors. There as well. It's completely full of turbo. Where the hell am I making turbo motors in? Oh, wait, was I making turbo motors, I should say. Probably what? Ah, maybe it's at the factory at the other end? Could be. Let's go for a quick look. Maybe it's in this one. Ah, I think this is where the manufacturers might be. Jesus. Reloading crystal oscillators. Then it must be turbo motors up here, right? Oh, also crystal oscillators. And it actually still works? No, it doesn't work. The rubber's broken. Yeah, of course the rubber's broken. The rubber's broken because the refineries don't work. So where's the turbo motors then? Down here? Let's check the bottom floor here. No. Crystal oscillators. Or crystals, I should say. What are you making? Circuit boards? Gonna drive me bonkers now. Where on earth is it? I'm pretty sure it's just a single machine somewhere doing something. This is not it. What does it manufacture though? Oh, it is. Look at that, it is. Turbo motors. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, this was back in the day when turbo motors was the best thing you could make. I think it was the pinnacle of your evolution. Funny. Okay, so we're not making electric control rods anymore. Rotors. I don't know, mate. I don't know. Whenever before they released tier 7 and 8. So January 2 years ago, update 5 was probably the last time. I think it was an upgrade here from update 2 to update 5. So it was definitely an update 2 save at some point, because it was started in November 2019. And then I came back to it here to upgrade it to update 2 to update 5, and that's basically that's all I did. And I think at that stage, when did pipes come out? That was update 5, wasn't it? Must have been. That I'd done the train network, so I think I fixed the crude oil. Was then coming in by train. Yeah, but clearly this is not done now, so I could try and fix it, but my God, what an effort that would be. I'm going to kind of laugh at my attempts here of design. It's actually, to be honest, this layout is not bad. I don't actually mind. You know, it's not such a thing that people every day don't build the very boring things, very boring buildings. And at least I tried here to do a little bit of stuff on the outside, bearing in mind, of course, that there was no customizer. Everything here was painted by hand. It was an annoying process, but some of it still works, which is kind of nice to see. Let's check out what's going on over here. There used to be, this used to be here, I can tell what this was. This is where the farming mod used to be installed. So there would be, you would put concrete in. Yeah, exactly. You would put concrete in here and you would, and you grow some sort of plants, potatoes or whatever, and then you'd process the potatoes and you could make inhalers out of it eventually. Oh yeah. So that was a long time ago. Like I say, update 2 or update 5 or something. And this is making reinforced iron plates, I think. Yeah. Still working. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff over here as well. Wire, cable. Amazing. I guess some of this is still working as well. Oh yeah, that's what I did. I remember this. Yeah, oh, you can clearly see I've been balancing stuff for a while. I fixed this. That's what I did. When that update 2 to update 5 component was saved, these were all... oh Jesus, not very even, is it? These were all, you know, done with containers, no fluids. And I had to redesign everything here. All the pipes had to be I had to lay pipes. You know what, let's take a ride on the train, shall we? Let it do its thing. We'll take a ride up to the oil fields and back. I think this is the first train I kind of really built as well. Oh, taking us all the way back. Back to the good old days, really. Yeah, so the save was half saved, basically. I think when I loaded up, I fixed all of the power stuff now. So I think this train is really, really short. So we'll find out in a second. You've never taken a ride on a train? Oh my god. I should come back in and I don't know when I'm going to do my next stream. But I've got a nice layout in one of my worlds. Quite a nice little train ride. Actually, if you check out my YouTube channel, there's a train ride around the world, which takes you around. It's a nice, quite relaxing trip. Yeah, and I forgot this was just a loop-de-loop. We jump off here and see if there's a train coming on this line. Where is it? Oh, it's coming. Look. Oops. Oh no, it's going. Can I build a train? Let's have a look. Can I build a train? No, I can't. No modular frames. Okay. Well, then I'll tell you what. We'll just do a quick GTWT flyby over here. This also used to be production for inhalers. And ask me what the hell that used to be. I think I know that used to be water extractors. That was water extractors for the farming mod that was in here. This used to be, it's not in there anymore. Clearly, this used to be. It used to take water and limestone to make some sort of plants. Remember exactly. And then the train line came down the coast over here. And you finally make a train. I must admit, I did not use trains a lot either. I have one save which is 700 or 800 hours long. Actually it's not. Sorry, I tell a lie. It's 970 odd hours long now, and it had one train. And the only thing that train did was to take nuclear waste away from the nuclear factory, a nuclear power plant, and stick it in a bin. And that's the only thing it did. Since then, I've built a lot of trains. So same problem here. Look, it's all expecting solids, or at least conveyor belt stuff. But this is done. So this has been fixed. I've got more power. I've got power everywhere. What the hell? Oh, I've actually got quite a bit of power. I don't know if it is an achievement. I don't know if it is an achievement for a train. Come on, let's jump on this. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of achievements and they all look actually quite easy, to be honest. But if you want to hang out for 10 minutes or something, if you're interested at all, we can jump into the other save and take a ride on the train around the world. I remember building this. I think I fell into the void like 5 times. It's quite annoying. It's got all the ramps everywhere for running around the world. Funny. Might turn this. Don't need that on anymore. Yeah, and this was an elaborate splitter system to feed all of the manifolds here correctly with the solids as they came in. Funny. Alright, let's go park this bad boy up then. We'll go park over by the tub. Good place to say. Alright, so save it. We'll just call it update 8 check again, like we did the other one. Click. Clearly a lot to be fixed there. What else have we got? What else can we look at? Heat sinks temporarily fixed. Yeah, that's a bit of a... Yeah, I know what that is. Which is the one we want. We kind of want this one, update 7 no manifolds. This has got the good train journey in it. So let's fire up this one. We'll jump on a train if we can find the tourist train. Jump on that, and then we can just cruise around. I can turn my ugly mug off. This is a big save. This is the one I've been working on for, well, since update 7, clearly. It has no input manifolds, everything is balanced. All balanced inputs. Including fluids as well, at least as best you can. So it's a good one. It's a big save, clearly. Takes a little while to load. Oh, excuse me. I have to hit the hay soon. Do. Ah, here we go. Where is the tourist train? Is it here somewhere? I can actually, well, I should be able to click it, shouldn't I? Trains. Oh, where are you? Oh, you're parked up there? Oh. And you know what? What's that? Close your eyes. I will just do a quick zip over here and we'll find the tourist train. And we'll jump in. Go for a ride. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. It should be just here somewhere. Where is it? Did it? Click it. Ah, I missed it, damn it. On the wrong side. Ah, damn it. Okay, there we go. Right, so turn that off and we can enjoy a little tiki tour around the world. See where we're going to go. Hello, Abigail. So this area was destined to be an oil processing plant, and the idea was we're going to bring in all the oil from around the world and process it all here. Well, you can see over there is me trying to do some designs. I'm really not good at them, but they're all right. I think they're all right. So we're gonna this train basically runs around the world, stops at various stations, and it's just you can just jump on it and go for a cruise if you want. So there's a bunch of oil coming. We've basically got oil node up the top there, and the two that are in the valley are basically the ones we're got coming in at the moment. And it's there's a sort of modular system that seems to work reasonably well. Just not complete yet because we don't have all the oil coming. This is the other thing up here. This is quite cool. It's not complete, but it's going to be a balanced 12 plant nuclear plant power station. One day I'll finish that. One day. This over here is steel production. This is obviously clearly going to break in update 1 because it's based on 4 normal nodes and a pure node, and clearly with all the changes they're making, it's going to be 4 impure nodes here now. So this is basically going to be dead. Although there are 3 pure nodes just up here, so theoretically we could tap them, bring them down and keep the system running, or at least get it started again. Yeah. So Abigail, you'll like this. There's a conveyor lifting system there you can kind of see in the background a little bit. Quite cool. That's very old school. What we used to do before we had lifts. There's those sulfur nodes that we're going to have to tap if we start up here next week. But since sulfur is such a long way away, such a thing you don't need to really worry about until you've knocked off steel and whatnot, I think it's probably going to be fine. We'll just end up doing something like we did in this one. We pull it to start making explosives and stuff when we get a chance. So there's a little coming up to a little spiral here on the right hand side, which takes the trains up to the Red Forest. Not sure if we go up in this train or not. And there's just over there, back there, there's a an oil well, which we're tapping. Which way are we going now? We're going straight ahead. I think we're going straight ahead. So we've got, I think, 4 trains running up constantly there. Yeah, you can make your own sulfur, but only when you're at quite late tech. I don't think I'll ever use that, but who knows? Who knows? It's going to be a long time before we get to that level. Well, it's going to be a long time before I get to that stage. Again, that annoys the hell out of me. It's not straight. It's not a straight curve. I have to fix that at some point. Yeah, so we just went past another set of oil there, which is tapped for the oil plant. And if you look down here on the left... Oh, thanks, Dan. Thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. I hope you're having a great day, wherever you are. The oil node down here has been tapped. for the oil plant. And the idea is that this railway will just sort of extend out here, and we'll get all the stuff from the Spire Coast and stuff and bring it in eventually as well. It's a shame it's gone all dark here. Can't really see what's going on. That's my spiral connection, or my roundabout. Direct the train around different ways. There's a loop there that runs around the northern, or around the desert area. Doesn't actually pick up very much stuff at the moment, just a little bit of quartz. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. I'm glad it was glad it's useful. It was very therapeutic for me as well. Let's wait to put my camera back on while we're stopping here. Yeah, to remind me of all the stuff I need to do for starting a new playthrough, because I haven't started new for a couple of years, or a year and a half probably. So that was quite good to get that stuff sorted out. Yeah, just remind myself how it works. It's almost finished, and there's a review episode coming up on Monday, I think, which I try and talk about all the things that I think went well and the things that I think didn't go well. Yeah, so I appreciate you watching, and thank you. This is a little quartz plant we've got going on here. This clearly is going to change as well, because all these quartz nodes are being nerfed here in this area. And you probably didn't see it, but just around the corner there was a new train station. We're bringing some quartz in from the top of the northern desert, of the desert area, to replace the nodes that are disappearing here. So that's what we're doing here. So we're trying to sort of get this ready to try and save as much of the save as we can. You know, wish this train would bugger off in front of us. Vámonos. It's on a delay so that the containers have enough time to fill up with a decent amount of quartz crystal before the next train comes. There's 2 trains from this station to the main base running around, and I think that each of them on a 3-minute delay for when they come in here. So stop for 3 minutes, and gives a nice even throughput then, because there are containers underneath here which bulk up is the wrong word, which buffer the quartz crystal coming out, so that for the 20 or 30 seconds while the train is doing its loading, or in this case loading animation, it just dumps it into the bottom, and then 2 belts coming up, so it cleans up. Basically means that the trains they're not carrying anything empty, and yeah, just ends up with a good throughput. This one is my sort of first big use of trains, and I quite like it. It's been interesting trying to sort it all out. And I don't have a lot of trains running here, but the idea is to eventually have lots of trains running. And sort of it's a no manifolds playthrough here, so like I say, no input manifolds anywhere. And the idea is to try and target a building of the space elevator components, and want to basically have a switch. You'll see when we come around the corner here, there's a factory laid out up against the hill. You never got that far? The trains? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, 1.0 is coming up. Good chance to start and push on again. You'll get there, I'm sure. What was I saying? So yeah, so around the corner, see it over there in a little bit, is sort of a layered factory, and the idea is, or was, well, no, it still is, because it's still salvageable. I think there you can just see the edge of it now. You'll see it better from the start area. We're going to build it in layers of space elevator components, so that you can basically turn a switch at the bottom, which will start the whole production thing from smart plating all the way up to nuclear pasta and so on, and that all the bits should come in by train, but they should all be sort of dumped So I also point out there's a little bit of oil going down on here, but it's really not very much. I'm going to have to move that eventually. And so that it's kind of like a test. You want to say, if I flick the switch now, how long does it take before I'm making 3 nuclear pasta per minute, and so on and so on. And clearly this is going to change because we have the new items coming in, new Mark 8 or Tier 9 space elevator parts and so on. So that will be, yeah, that'll be interesting. So this is a bit on hold, this playthrough, kind of. I'm still using it to do a lot of things like building some blueprints and so on. So like these train segments here, a bit of inspiration from Total Eclipse to build some train segments to make the laying of trains later on a bit easier. We're coming into the main station now. As there you can see the factory up there. It's gone pretty quick. We'll come back and have a look in a bit. How many hours on this save? I think this one is 400 and something. Yeah, 450. But the big playthrough, which has also been going since about update 2, I think. That has, I think, 970. About 970 odd hours. So that's a long one. But I quite like this. I quite like my train station here. Like I say, normally I am terrible at designing buildings. Normally I leave all my stuff in the open. But this one I deliberately tried to do something interesting with the buildings, and I think it's not too bad, all things considered. What else we got going on here? So clearly this is where we started. We've got a whole bunch of smelting arrays going on in there for smelting iron ingots and whatnot. We've got a big coal power station up here. Ads are going to kick off in a second, guys, so sorry about that if you're forced to watch the ads. We'll continue with the tour anyway. So that's a coal power plant, and that's basically, I don't know how many megawatts it's doing anymore, but it runs, basically it's self-sufficient, and it runs all the infrastructure that we have here for the fuel plants. And this looks awful because there's no there's no legs. The building's completely not finished. But I think this is, if I remember correctly, I think it's 300 generators. That's something like 65,000 megawatts. It's a lot. It's a lot. Oh, we're going to miss, if you're going to Edge, you're going to miss the tower. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, ads are up. Well, I hope you get it in a side window or something and you can still see what's going on. Sure, where we're going here. We're going to the left. Oh, we're going to the left. So if you can still see, this was what is the infrastructure set up for creating all the fuel for all those fuel generators. And because this infrastructure is powered by coal power plant, it basically means that we can use all the power of the fuel generators without worrying about tripping any fuses. Or if we do trip a fuse, we're not tripping a fuse that is needed to power the whole system, if you know what I mean. I think now we're going up the tower. I think that's where we're going. No, we're not. Oh, we are. We are going up the tower. So hopefully you get back in a second. Has it gone all laggy? Not gone all laggy for a second there. Okay, Ed should be done. Should all be back. Hopefully anyway. So we went quickly through the station over there, and now we're heading up the tower, the spiral. I'm going to head up to the Red Forest area where we have a oil extraction going on. It seems to be very slow. Either the train is going extremely slow, or my frame rate is going extremely slow. It could be because of all the lights. Let's see what happens when we get to the top. Oh, that is really slow. Could be indicating the end of the stream. Decide to do things like that. One more loop. One more loop and we're there. Okay, so we're going to pop into this station here. This is just somewhere we can stop and have a look. And you can see sort of the top of the water tower, if you like. That's what it's supposed to be. We'll do a quick stop here and then we'll be carrying on. Hopefully our frames improve. Oh, it looks better already. So I guess it was just the lights. So this is our trip through the forest. And you'll see on the right there is a new... Okay, it's a new pickup point for quartz crystal. So there's some quartz crystal down in the cave, or raw quartz, sorry, down in the cave here. And we need that to replace the nodes we're going to lose at the other factory that we had a look at before. So that's quite a new thing there. I believe it's running correctly now. Hopefully, anyway. Then we head around to the left here, I think. There's a quartz train coming to pick up some quartz there. I head through here. And we'll see this is the pickup point for the first oil setup we had for testing our oil plant. So there's a train there waiting now. It's going to pick up 3 wagons and take them down. And there's four of them running around, I say, and so when that one leaves, basically the next one should be more or less arriving. I think we're going to go down here to the left. So we'll probably see that's the replacement train coming up. It also goes across there and links back to the blue crater area. So here we are. I think we're going back down now. And we'll be back almost to where we started. Here's one of those oil trains coming up. It's empty. Then we'll go up to the oil well there, pick up the stuff, and then head back down. It comes down the spiral over the other side, and then, yeah, it joins back up again. Or joins up with the oil drop-offs. That one is a quartz train. The quartz trains have 2 wagons, and the oil trains have 3 wagons. Where are we going now? Mr. Tourist Train? I think we're going to the left. Yeah, okay. This is a station here which actually does nothing at the moment. So it's an oil train that's come from, not there, but the first one in the valley. Well, that took a while, didn't it?
Oh, shit! I was just about to pop my cookies.
And then we basically head back down towards the steel plant. And back down the spiral, and that's more or less it. There's a small loop track that goes from the point we're going to arrive at down here, or by the oil, and that heads back to the tower, just around the coast. So I quite like this layout. I think it's quite cool. I hope it's going to be efficient enough when eventually we get everything running. I kind of suspect there might be the odd bottleneck, which is why for some of the designs I've been doing for rail for the next playthrough, for 1.0, I've done some quad tracks I think we're not going to have priority lanes or anything like that, in terms of telling the train on which specific track to go. But it might be useful to have more than 2 lines, you know, to have some express lanes. Gee, I wanted to show Abigail this, and if Abigail's still there, let's turn this fly off. You like this. For those of us who were here for pre-conveyor lifts, this is the way we used to get stuff up and down. You used to do it on a much more aggressive angle than this, so it would be much higher going up. But this is basically here is what I like to call a delay tactic. So because I like to balance everything, yeah. In here, this is using the steel ingot recipe, I think, right? To make steel ingots. Let's check. Well, that's what it's doing. Solid steel ingot, yep. So it wants iron ingots and it wants coal. And what we have here is a system we can turn on and off as we like. And if you turn it off, then all of the resources coming in here get dumped into these resource sinks. Speaking of which, how many tickets do we have? There's no power on it, of course there's not. And it stops everything from flowing in. So when you turn it on again, you want the stuff to go through, right? So you want the iron to go through and the coal to go through, but you don't want everything arriving at the same time. You do want everything arriving at the same time. So the idea is you send the iron in first. The iron goes in here, gets split up, separated properly, comes into these smelters. They make lovely iron ingots, and then the iron ingots get gathered together and sent up to the next level there, where they get split. I can't see it here, sorry, it's under here. And this layer, I can get in there and find it. It comes up here. Right, this is it. Yep. And does a 5-way split. And gets split off into the next level. And we do something similar with the coal. But we want the coal to come in later. Otherwise you end up with a bunch of coal arriving before the iron ingots have arrived. So these are my delaying loops. Basically, you it takes a certain amount of time for the coal in this case to get from the bottom to the top, and so the varying heights here mean that what should happen is if you actually turn it on and off, the coal could arrive at basically the same time as the ingots arrive, and you can kind of see that because we have that's the wrong thing. Sorry, I want the next level. Have a look at these foundries. So we've got 12 ingots and 6 coal, which basically means they arrive more or less at the same time, because if you didn't have the delay thing in there, you'd have 50 coal and 3 ingots, you know what I mean? So it's quite cool. Everything balances out quite well. The extra loop for each of them basically allows for the extra time it takes from the belt to get from the entry point to the line of smelters here, foundries, sorry. Yeah, so that's quite cool. And then, yeah, I mean, this is just some blatant beam production, so I don't have to worry about that. That's quite cool though up there. Anyway, I think that's about it. That is about it. It is 1:30 as well, so I've got to go to bed. To find a spot to park up. Maybe we should go and park up on the top of the world. Why not? Can't hurt, right? Go and look at the nuclear power plant. I think I can nip down here. There should be a... Oh, there's actually a hypertube going up, so we'll take that. Some train tracks there with no base. This is, I've got the little drop-off train station area up here with just some random tracks. So I could bring stuff from the main base up here to get this thing finished. So let's nip up here. This will be very cool when it's finished. I hope, anyway. It is only going to be 12 of them, because 12 actually works out quite nicely, because the uranium up here is, God, I hope it's an impure node, and I think it's staying like that. Yeah, we only have pure and impure nodes of uranium, so this is definitely an impure node, and it stays that way. You know, it will look a bit better than this eventually, clearly. It's a long way up. Okay, so here's the uranium node in the middle. And what's supposed to happen is... Jesus, I don't remember anything anymore. So these are all the inputs that are going to come in to make the nuclear stuff. And each of them splits into... So like this one under here is uranium. And then we've got two, is it sulfur and quickwire and stuff that's going to come up as well? I don't really remember anymore. It's been a long time since I was up here. Circular design, clearly. And what each of them does, so some of them have to be split, no, they all have to be split differently. So at the moment the system is being disabled, if you like, so everything is going into the sinks, all the inputs. And yeah, you like that? It's quite cool. And then we come down here, and then there's quite an elaborate sort of splitting arrangement goes on. Not so much for this one, but let me find one that does a better kind of split. The uranium one, I think. Which one's the uranium? And I've got to find the right spot now. Oh, it's a slugger under there. Good lord. Okay. This is uranium, right? The uranium has to be split between all the generators underneath, all the manufacturers which are going to make the encased uranium rods or whatever the hell they are. So it comes here, gets split nice and evenly 6 times, and then each belt, which will have uranium on it, comes down here, goes through this part, and then gets split at the front here. They're split here, so uranium will come in that side and that side, and sulfur and whatever the hell else needs to come in here, and then we'll make encased uranium cells here. The encased uranium cells will drop down here to the next level. There, in which they'll be fed straight into the manufacturer, which is going to make the uranium fuel rods. We need to feed this with encased industrial beams and electronic control rods, which are going to be made down there, basically, next to the steel factory. That's the idea. It's going to be down there. And then this will feed the uranium fuel rods straight out here and into the nuclear power plant. And if I did it correctly, not sure if I did or not, I'd have to double check. I think the consumption is the same as the production rate. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about that. And maybe it's going to back up. I hope it doesn't. I don't want it to back up. And then we go around the right side. So there's this whole waterfall concept going to go on eventually, with bottled water. So down there you're going to see where I've started doing some water extraction. There's going to be a bottling plant set up over here with a whole bunch of bottles, or plastic bottles, and it's going to come up this sort of waterfall arrangement here, and split somehow. Not sure about it yet, to go around all the plants, and basically it's going to feed in the bottles here, I think, and they're going to be unpackaged here into water, and then the empty containers will go here and go back down again. So this should give us, between the two of these, it should give us 120 water per minute. Yep, and this needs 240, right? Just tell me it needs 240. It needs 240. So that will look quite cool. And I guess the idea is that this sort of wall of canisters will come up here and then sort of, I really don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Somehow split around to all of the nuclear power generators around the side somehow. Anyway, that's for a long time in the future. Yeah, it's quite nice to view up here, and I think the design is not that. I mean, circular stuff is hard sometimes, and I'm trying to make it a bit like a wedding cake, you know, layered. So the top one is relatively narrow, and then it expands a little bit with these manufacturers, and then a little bit more with the nuclear power plants, and then after that, sort of underneath that, it becomes the reclamation side of things. So the you know, turning the waste into titanium rods so that we can sink them. It's definitely not going to take the new nuclear system. Yeah. So that is about it. I think I'm going to knock it on the head there, because it's now 20 to 2. And I need to sleep. So anyway, thanks for coming along. So who do we have? So we had Donald's been having a bit of a chat, which is great. Thank you very much. Dan and Punchbag Bob subscribed. So thanks very much to you guys as well. Abigail was hanging out, so nice to see her again. Catch her in a stream one day soon. What am I doing? I've got to save the game. Okay, what was it today? Quick tour done. Quick tour done. So then we're up to 455 hours in a bit. You. So somebody was asking earlier on, I don't know if it was you, Donald, or somebody was asking. Maybe it was Dan. Oh, Dan was asking. How many hours on the save? So we can have a quick look here and check out some of them. So like this one's 455. I have a few saves in Epic as well that are not in Steam saves. So yeah, that's the one we just looked at. 455 there. Neki Town is 275 hours. Howrah has 144. That's a nothing one. Don't read too much into this one because it's just a takeoff of this one. So this one, and this one are all related. So it says 950. Starter was that's the playthrough I just did. For anybody who was watching on the YouTube channel for the starter playthrough, that's that one. This is just a one I use for testing stuff. It's like a creative. I have two of them actually. Badlands didn't get very far. It's just, I don't even remember that one. When did I do that? Oh, I did it this year, did I? Okay. Creative is creative. Temp was just something to muck around with. Tutorials was the same thing. Grand Central, well, 90 hours there. The 5x5 challenge, I did get very far on that. This one, actually, this is quite interesting. I'll load this one for a second. This was a No Foundations playthrough. And somebody was talking about that before. Was it Donald or Dan? Was talking about playing without walls and foundations and stuff.
Shit. I was just about to
So this one is sort of a challenge I gave my try. I think I tried to unlock everything without having any foundations anywhere. And I think we have a quick look here. Yeah, you can see the only thing. Yeah, okay. This is also quite old because blueprints and instruction power weren't there when I played this. So base building, yeah. So no foundations, no walls, anything out. Yeah, mate, I'm going to start up in the north. About where you are, I think. Yeah, so to be fair, when I played this, I don't think this was the might not have even been there. Or maybe my deal was to get everything up to that point. It's been clearly a while. Let's have a quick flyer on this one. So this is basically what it looks like. Grassy fields again. Yep. Exactly. So everything built with no foundations, and it's quite a mess, clearly. But it actually does everything you need. I think we even make some fairly complicated stuff. And adaptive control units, for crying out loud. I mean, it looks like the recipe's changed completely. No? Oh, excuse me. That's not turned on. Okay. Ah, whatever. Not going to save this one. Circuit boards. Something's clearly broken. Do you think they're moving it to later? Earlier. Yeah, I thought they were moving it earlier as well. Because, you know, because of this whole theory of a Mark II or Mark III or whatever. But then that would then come into a later level. Anyway, so this one took 30 hours. And just having a look at when was it done? So 2020. I think that must be pre drones. Otherwise I probably would have unlocked it. Yeah, and it was clearly pre blueprints. Yeah, power. This stuff didn't exist when I played this one. Tier 6. And there were no Mark II pipes. Yeah, there were no drones and there was no hopper pack. So that's why these things are. And Tier 8 I didn't unlock. I either didn't unlock or it wasn't available. I don't remember anymore. No. Well, that was interesting. That was fun. It's and even, you know, in general, I think it's not too shabby, really, not too messy. Everything kind of works. Well, that's what people like Bits think, mate, is that there's going to be a Mark II, Mark III blueprint designer. I guess there is going to be something like that. Because otherwise, why would Snoot... you reckon 6x6? It's quite large. For a Mark I, that's going to mess up everybody's blueprints. I think they stick with a 4x4 as the level 1. Level 1. And then it either goes 8x8 and 12x12. I don't know, 16x16 is really massive. I know the new things, the new buildings are really big, like this converter thing is massive building. But honestly, why do you need, yeah, exactly, yeah, but why do you need a blueprint for something that you're probably going to build like 4 of, you know? In the whole scheme of things, I don't know, you're not going to build very many of them. I think blueprints are great for, yeah, exactly, to fit the damn space elevator. Yeah, you're right, Donald. I think blueprints are, the 4x4 is quite, it's quite tight, but if you made it, I don't think making it too massive is not a good idea. But who knows? Who knows what they're going to do? Well, I think that is all the playthroughs I wanted to look at tonight. Yeah, that could well be. Yeah, that there's a mod. I don't have it. There was one game that I did, the Badlands. Why do I call that Roadblock? Let's have a quick look at this. Maybe this is one I'm thinking of. I did do a no delete playthrough as well. I think that's on, that might be on Epic, not here on. Oh no, this is my mad attempt to start in the swamp. We won't do that one. Grand Central? No, that's got too many hours in it. Oh no, actually, interesting, I don't see it anymore. So it must be an Epic save. It must have been a long time ago. All right. 2 good larger blueprint mods. Now, to be honest, the only mods I run are packed utilities, and that's quite good for, you know, if you're doing, actually, what is that good for? For having a quick fly around and have a look and setting up if you want to do Fix-It Cam or something. So I have Fix-It Cam, I have pack manager, pack utilities manager, and I have one of the daytime controllers, but I don't use it very often. I should use it probably more. And that is pretty much all vanilla. Right, guys, honestly, it's 10 to 2. I have to go to bed. Oh! Achievements have been added a good. Honestly, mate, I think the achievements are quite easy, don't you think? Oh, ads are going to kick off in a minute, so that's a perfect time to stop. Yeah. So I tell you what, Total's starting soon. Shall we go and raid him? Might as well. Yeah, but honestly, mate, honestly, I don't think you're going to have any trouble getting most of them. There'll be a few like the last what's the ones? The ones that are like, what do I want to say? The ones that take the long time, like get 1,000 tickets to buy the whatever the final trophy is. Can I skip those ads? Can I snooze ads? Ads are snooze for 5 minutes. Okay, so that'll give us a chance to finish up. You can't get past tier 4? Nah, of course you can, mate. You'll be fine. You mess it up? Well, I'll tell you what, one day I will come in and help you out. I know we keep talking about that and it never seems to happen, unfortunately. But we should try and do that soon. You're restarting for 1.0, yeah? So let's keep in contact and I'll help you out in any way I can, for sure. So should we go and raid Mr. Total? I think we probably should, huh? He's only got 10 viewers. Probably needs our help. Oh, he's got 65 viewers already. All right. Well, that's going to be, guys. We're going to go and do that. Yep. Thanks, everybody, for coming along. Dan, Bob, everybody else. It was great to see you. Thanks very much for the follows. And yeah, we'll see you again latest on Tuesday, I guess. Have a good one. Cheers, Donald. Right, let's see if I can do this without messing it up. See you later, guys.